with silver and gold doing their thing. They're doing that slow creep, which is a positive thing, right? But when it's going through this process, what is the best item to buy? And that's beyond just the personal choice. I like dimes, I like quarters, I like silver eagles, I like ingots or medallions, I like bars. We all have favorites. But the numbers sometimes just speak to you. And tonight they're going to speak to us, because this next one, at the price we have it at, is crazy time. Here we go. So it's silver where it's at, hovering in the mid-30s, right? We are seeing silver eagles at 49 to 59 to 69 from our competition across the planet, right? And that's a positive thing. It's a great thing. I mean, it's the big silver dollar of the empire. And then you have 1 ounce ingots that are also in that 49 to 59 range, which silver where it is right now. So the argument or question or conversation is, well, how does 90% silver stack up? Because prior to the Silver Eagle in 1986, it's all we had here. So a deal comes across my desk. We buy the deal, we go through it, and they were unsearched circulated bags, which traditionally have about a 25 to 30% call rate, which just means ugly looking coins, disfigured coins, colorized, dinged, people writing on them or etching in them. So we go through these bags, and there's like 2%. So accounting tonight approved, just pricing it that way. So our 10-pack tonight for 90% silver Mercury dimes is 10 coins, $39.95, which means we are under $4 a coin. That changes the complexion a lot. Now, the Mercury dime was the introduction in 1916 of the coin renaissance, the silver coin renaissance. In 1916, we changed the Mercury dime, the Barber dime to the Mercury dime. We changed the Barber quarter to the Standing Liberty quarter. And then we changed the Barber half dollar into the Walking Liberty half dollar, which is currently the design of our Silver Eagle program. Now, this dime lasted up until 1945. And it changed because our 4-term president, President Roosevelt, FDR, passes away. And in 1946, we bring out the Roosevelt dime in commemoration of him. And it's still being struck today. But again, these are 90% silvers. My competition are selling the same coins you're seeing on your screen. P's, D's, and S's, dated from the 1940s, from $15.50 upwards of $16.25, $16.75 a coin. They have coins from the 1930s, the P's, the D's, and the S's, ranging from $15.75 upwards of $17.75. Ours is a good mixture of 1930s and 1940s, which is why I brought that up. And there's also a good mixture of P's, D's, and S's all mixed up. Again, all we did was pull the few culls that were in these bags, and everything else stands as is. They were just gorgeous coins. You can tell somebody, when they got a coin that was a good coin, set it aside, put it into their bin, whether it was a coffee can or a milk container, or whatever they used, they just kept on throwing them in there. And then when they get a bag, they seal it off. And the bag deal we bought from this private individual, great quality stuff. Now, I mentioned silver and silver values, right? With Silver Eagles at, again, 49, 59, 69 out there right now, even for the brand new 2025s. And you look at the ingots and or the silver rounds with the various designs that are out there, very comparable to that 49, 59 range. We now look at 90% silver because always something stands out. And if you look at the half dollar, the Walking Liberty, right, it's 12.5 grams. A full ounce or a Silver Eagle is 31.101 grams. That's a full ounce, a true ounce of silver. That means you get 2.5 Walking Liberty halves or Kennedy halves, silver, Franklin halves, etc. They're priced at $55 to $75 today. So 2.5 coins are going to put you in the 130 to 150 range. The quarters, 90% silver quarters, are 6.25 grams, right? Half of a half dollar. That means you're a little under 5 to a full ounce. And they're $25 to $35 each. And at 25 times 5, you're looking at $1.25 for the same weight. So a little less than the half dollars, but not a lot. They're kind of in that same range, right? Dimes usually have the largest premium because it was the workhorse in silver, which means a lot of quality stuff didn't survive. Again, going back to the culls I mentioned earlier, usually there's a large number that are just, well, you know they're a dime, you know they're a Mercury dime, they're just not one you want to put into your collection and say it's yours. It's just silver, right? The stuff you would melt. Well, it's 2.5 grams in a dime, which means there's 12.5 dimes to an ounce, right? The competition has those 12-13 coins, upwards of $180 to $190 when you add them up. As I referenced, 15, 50 to 16, right? Add them up, you're at that 180, 190 level. With our pricing tonight at 10 for 40, basically, 10 for $39.95, we're under $50, which means we're even beating the Silver Eagle price on an ounce of silver. That's special. That's fun. So the numbers inside the numbers sometimes talk to you, but forget all that then. Other than the value is outstanding. It's 10 random Mercury dimes, beautifully circulated coins, and we're only $39.95 for that 10-pack. Guys, I don't have time for a clock. Lots of activity on the phones. This is probably going to sell out the next minute or so. So, again, if it's in your shopping cart, push it through. But tonight at $39.95 for a 10-pack. Don't miss out.